South African entrepreneur Tebogo says that his passion for words and preserving African languages in the digital space has propelled him to create his very own mobile puzzle app. In an effort to lend a helping hand on the promotion of authentic and indigenous words by offering users a mobile use of 13 local languages to choose from. And to tell us more about how this app works and how we can access it, we are now joined via Zoom by its founder and director, Tebogo. Now, Tebogo, a very good morning to you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity to present my project.
Let's start with what sparked this passion and drive you have for preserving African languages.
My passion, it all started in 2017 with the app was just basically South African languages. And then in 2019, I was invited in Kenya, Mombasa to exhibit the crossword puzzle.
Okay.
So that's when I got inspiration to include other languages from East, West, and northern regions of the continent. So I just represented some mostly spoken languages in Africa. So that's my passion to preserve languages in the digital space for anyone in the world to engage in African languages.
Okay, now take us through this mobile puzzle app, how it works and how it was developed.
It was developed for Android phones. You can download it on Google Play for Huawei devices. It's available for free to download, and yeah, you just download it. There's no charge. It's free, and it's suitable for all ages. And there's also a book version of the crossword puzzle. You can find it on my website www.onkesolutions.co.za.
All right, let's talk about the list of the languages that are available on this app. I believe you've also included Swahili, Arabic, and Yoruba, isn't it?
Yes. In my journeys in Mombasa, that's what I got inspiration to include other languages in Africa. So representation is very important, and not just representing South Africa, but the continent as a whole, so that anyone can engage in learning Swahili, because we are all African. We've got sister tribes in many regions of the continent.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's an inspiration to include the Swahilis and the Nigerian states.
Right. Speak to us about some of the popular African words that can be found on this app.
It's you can download it. I don't know. There are many words. I don't know what to
maybe just a few.
But you can find.
Maybe just a few that you can remember.
There's this one in Swahili, it's Simba, which means lion, and there's Rafiki, which means friend in Swahili also, and then coming down South Africa, Honale Mohera, which means friend in Sepedi, and in Zulu there's also Itemba, like faith, and there's also Afrikaans included in the crossword puzzle.
Okay.
Goed, which means good. So there's a list of many words to relate to. That's why I'm saying it's a representation of Africa.
So is there an option of a translation? Because I think it's very important that if I stumble across a word that I don't know, and I need to know its meaning.
Yes. That's why I created the book version of the crossword puzzle, so that the book version contains a translation of the words. So if you purchase the book, you can also translate some of the words in the puzzle. It's not available on the app initially, but on the book there's a translation of the words.
Okay, so for those who might not have the time to go through the book, is there perhaps future plans of adding a feature on translation on the app?
Yes. There's room for improvement. Like you're mentioning that the translation of the words is quite key in the app. So, like I said, my company is a startup company, so there's room for improvement. And I'm also inviting interested parties to take this project to other limits.
Okay, and you say that this mobile app addresses learning and tolerance of different African languages. Tell us about this and why it was so important for you to highlight this.
There's beauty in our languages, in African languages. So it's quite important that we preserve them for the future generations to embrace that while our languages could made it into digital spaces. It's not just written words and just projects that are drawings and all that. So languages literature is quite important also, and making use of it for the next generation to learn through playing. You know, there's like creating a space of open-mindedness, not just be tribalist and learn one language. So the key importance of the crossword puzzle is just to expand minds of kids to know that there's many languages in the continent, and we've got many sister tribes, and they can learn and improve their vocabularies in case they want to travel, the continent, because Africa is quite beautiful, and we relate in many ways through languages. So creating a space of crossword puzzle games is quite crucial, and many other projects like in music or entertainment, we're relating in very many ways.
And I quite like the learning through playing element, and it leads to my next question of which age group it was designed for. Is it for all ages though?
Yes, it's designed for all ages. From kids from crèches can engage in primary schools, and also adults can expand their knowledge in learning common phrases in Africa. So the app is quite for all ages, all races. It doesn't have no boundaries. So anyone can engage and play and expand their horizons in different tribes of Africa.
And what are you hoping this app would do for African indigenous languages, not only in South Africa, but our neighboring borders as well?
I think it's quite important to improve foreign relations, considering South Africa has been in the headlines for some wrong reasons, So improving foreign relations, it's quite important, and we must take it as individuals and the public to improve and create a better society for the next generations. So like 100 years from now, we have to set the footprint so that when they ask themselves, what do we do with all this information and access to information, to technology, and create an inspiration, a pattern of creating good things, So that's the key important thing I'm looking for, so that even our foreign neighbors can learn a thing or two about South Africa. We're not just headliners for some things, wrong reasons. There's goodness in our country, and yes, we have to improve and relate to each other in good ways.
Okay. And how are you making sure that this app grows and reaches as many people as possible?
It's available on Google Play, and I do have a website, languages.Hosted, and yes, and the platforms like SABC, I'm very grateful for them to express and showcase my work. So and word of mouth, I do have an organization like Hivos that invited me to Kenya, Mombasa. It put me on a map to showcase on a much larger audience. So yes, like I said, I'm starting a company and just trying new mechanisms to get my work out there.
Tebogo, brilliant idea, brilliant innovation and invention. Great chatting to you, and we certainly hope that this app will grow, be in leaps and bounds, and even beyond the borders. And it comes during the Africa Month, as we wrap this Africa Month tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for this opportunity. Yes.
Tebogo is the founder and the project manager of Onke Solutions, and we've been in conversation with him about his Bantu Words Puzzle app that aims to assist in promoting indigenous languages.